Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Elite Redux playthrough. Today we have ourselves Morville Gym that we're going to be checking out. We have ourselves a good set of Pokemon that I think this shouldn't be too challenging, but also today I did leave myself positioned right at this grass so that we could go ahead and see what other encounters we can get to maybe give us an extra advantage, as I imagine we're probably going to need 2 attempts. First attempt learning the team, second attempt ironing it out. That's kind of what I'm expecting. However, it might be a disaster. We'll see. Oh, we have Voltorb, Duraludon. I wonder if that has its evolved form of Arcaludon, and we can put an Eviolite on this thing and make this thing really strong. Because unironically, this thing with an Eviolite is very, very scary. I will grab one for sure. As for Voltorb, I don't really know if there'd be a time where we'd want to use a Voltorb. I guess, you know, we may as well grab them, right? That's kind of what we're doing at this point. We're just grabbing a bunch of Pokemon, and we'll see if any of them are useful. Maybe the Voltorb has the ability that makes electric-type moves super effective on electric, like our incredibly good Pikachu does. Who knows? Short Circuit, Volt Absorb. Volt Absorb alone could be pretty useful, unironically. Or Aftermath, even. If something, like, lives from a Focus Sash and we don't have anything that outspeeds, we could maybe KO it with Aftermath. There's ideas. There's ideas. Download and Momentum. Momentum on a Voltorb I could see being very good, actually. I could see that being very strong. You have Sap Sipper, you have Grassy Surge. Grass-type team? Grassy Terrain team? Maybe. Impenetrable is a bit strange. Speed Force and Chloroplast. Okay. Not anything too crazy. Duraludon, though. Does it say level evolution? Oh, Arcaludon at level 55. I don't care about that. I'm more interested in the fact that this thing has 115 base defense that can be Eviolite boosted. The special defense isn't great, but it can be Eviolite boosted, which makes it okay. This is interesting. Heavy Metal, don't care. Electrocytes, could be good. Light Melt, okay. Well, I mean, it's basically there to use Steel Beam. Well, I see that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Today, though, the gym. That is what we are doing. So I need to really think about whether I want to change around any of these Pokemon. I am definitely considering adding Machamp, as it does resist electric. Exeggutor does quad resist electric, though. So if we are going to be, you know, setting up a curse with Pyukumuku, it's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. I want it to happen really badly, but it's not going to happen. If we get a curse set up with Pyukumuku because there's a Pokemon that's not an electric type, like Brawly had his Noivern, then we'll go to Exeggutor. Exeggutor has Earthquake. It wouldn't be Stab on Machamp anyway. We'd flip the speeds round. Exeggutor probably kills like 3 Pokemon in an ideal situation, and then we'll see where things go from there. But yeah, I think we're gonna lead with Pikachu. I'm gonna put Volt Switch on Pikachu, I think, as well. I feel like that'd be a good idea. I nearly went to look for TM, so that's not how we do things in this game. We go over to here, and we give you Volt Switch, which is a special move. Volt Switch. It does rely on us outspeeding things. I don't think we need Splishy Splash. Maybe I should keep it just in case there's something that's like quad weak to water, which is why they've put this on the moveset. But if they have something quad weak to water, I really don't want to be relying on a Pikachu to take it out. That would be a problem, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The first attempt is a learning attempt. That's how I always want to treat these gym battles, so let's go ahead and get ourselves into here. Do you give me any hints? Hey, how's it going, Champion Bound Bonk? That's a great name. Wattson, the leader of Morville Gym, uses electric-type Pokemon. He's prepared for ground and grass-type Pokemon. Not a Pikachu. Or a Pyukumuku. So you should have a backup plan if you want to beat him. And he's put in switch-controlled doors all over his gym. Eccentric. Hey, go for it. Okay, so I don't get any hint as to... I mean, I could speak to the trainers to try and maybe get a hint as to what can go on. But let's just go for it. Let's just say screw it and go for it. Wahahaha, would you look at this? You must think you're something special. No, I think I'm really dumb and maybe slightly masochistic for, you know, going into all of these battles like this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. See how you handle this challenge, then. Okay. I don't have any idea of what to expect on his team other than Mega Manectric, but Mega Manectric might be too ordinary? We'll see. Tapu Koko lead. Oh, for Electric Terrain. And Drizzle? Or just Drizzle? Electric Terrain. Okay, Thunder. Some of your team members are affected by Burn. Tapu Koko increased its defense and special defense by 80%. Did that just say? Did it say both? No, just special defense. Okay. That's fine. Life Orbs, Electric Fairy. Yep, that's Tapu Koko's typing. That's not new at all. 145 speed, so it does outspeed Pikachu. But we do have priority. We do have priority. Just Tapu Koko. Okay, let's see the full team. Let's see the full team. One thing at a time. Tapu Koko, Iron Hands. Oh god. Alolan Raichu, a Rapidash? Is that a water type? And a Santa hat? What am I looking at? What Pokemon is that? A water type something in a Santa hat. I'm lost. And that bottom left one is the Claw Artificer. I remember the Risk of Rain character before I remember the name. Okay. So I think Clawtificer gained electric typing. It's some mixture of electric, ice, and fire, and one of them is like an ability that adds. It might be fire and ice, but adds electric through ability, which gives Wattson, you know, a different typing, which is kind of interesting. But Tapu Koko and Alolan Raichu should get bonked by Pikachu. You have Speed Boost, that doesn't matter with priority. We have Levitate, that doesn't matter. You've set up the Electric Terrain, which I've just realized is going to be great for Pikachu. Ooh. Also, he sets up the Rain, which boosts Splishy Splash for the Rapidash. Right? Is that why this Pokemon is this way? It's probably why this Pokemon is this way. In terms of moves, though, Weather Ball, Hurricane, Thunderbolt, Moonblast, you have no priority. Do we just kill you, then? Zippy Zap. Guaranteed Oko. 326 to 389 damage. I imagine you're going to swap, but still, this is very funny. Electric Terrain boosted Pikachu is about to destroy this Tapu Koko. Goodbye, Tapu Koko. Okay, at the very least, Pikachu is a very solid lead. 507. Oh, right, it doesn't even calculate the crit. Thank you for Electric Terrain boosting this monster. I might KO Rapidash with the Electric Terrain, honestly. Rapidash-ite. 125 speed. Speed tied with my Pikachu before Mega Evolution, so it's probably faster after. Reckless, Immolate, Speed Force, Flame Body. These abilities mean nothing. It could get Volt Absorbed the second it Mega Evolves, which might completely counter me. You have Supercell Slam, which is an electric type move. Is Wattson using this Pokemon with a Mega Stone because it turns to an electric type and it gets Volt Absorb? Probably. But this is a learning attempt, and Zippy Zap is a guaranteed Oko, and it's telling me guaranteed Oko before I see the crit damage. So I'm gonna Zippy Zap. And I'm gonna just really pray that this thing is a fire-type Mega Rapidash. It has electric coursing through its body. Okay, we're screwed. Oh. Oh, okay. All right, Pikachu. Pikachu, calm down. Pikachu, he had a family and a wife and kids. Arc Flash burned Pikachu. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I don't like that. That's rude. Clawtificer comes in. Ice Age. Added Ice type. Wait, it's not Ice by default? Oh, but you are Focus Sash. 129 speed. This outspeeds me. It is Focus Sash. We cannot do anything with Pikachu here. Pikachu does not do anything here. Clawtificer does still take a good chunk of damage from Volt Switch. It's just a shame that we're not faster. And obviously, you know, if we weren't running Light Ball and we ran a Scarf, they would not have the same damage behind it. So we do have to swap out to something different. We could bring in Pyukumuku for innards out to break the focus sash, and then we could bring Pikachu back in. That might be worth doing. I don't want to weaken, like, Exeggutor's gonna get Ice Beamed right before we can do anything really super useful, and I don't know if we'll even one-shot. I mean, we might. We probably will. It's Fire Electric. Earthquake might destroy it. We'd then go first the turn after because we have Twisted Dimensions. I think I'm just gonna go to Pyukumuku. I'm gonna let my Pyukumuku do what he needs to do. He's gonna go down to break a sash, which honestly is about all I was expecting. Plasma Pulse does pathetic damage. We get paralyzed, that's fine. Oh. The second hit does a lot more though. Okay. Fine, if we, you know, I would like to do a little bit of damage. Oh, speed increase. Well, it doesn't matter because we have Zippy Zap. If Zippy Zap kills, anyway, I'm going to just click Miracle. I don't think we live, but like I said, my plan is just breaking the sash. This was not the best use of Pyukumuku. I was expecting like a Thunderbolt. I didn't look at the moves. That's okay damage. That's okay damage. That's range where Pikachu can finish things. I trust in Pikachu. I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that out loud. That feels gross. But I trust in Pikachu. You speed increase, that doesn't matter. Oh. It levitates, that's fine. That doesn't matter. I Zippy Zap. Even through the burn, it was a 2-hit KO. Yeah, it was a 2-hit KO before we calculated in crits when I looked at the damage. 253 damage burn. This Pikachu does not care about the burn. This Pikachu only wishes to see the enemy fall down in front of it. It does not care about your wishes or demands. It is a monster that will destroy the enemy. Raichu, do you have any priority? Held item Light Ball. Does Light Ball work on Raichu? Oh, that's a hell of a buff if that's true. That's such a strong buff if that's true. Oh god. Yeah, it has double my special attack by default. Obviously, the abilities won't be as crazy, necessarily. But I mean, it sets up electric terrain. That seems very, very strong, actually. Alolan Raichu might be something to consider. Unironically, that's very strong. You have Rising Voltage, which does double damage on electric terrain. That's also very strong. Alolan Raichu, a Pokemon to consider for the future if we ever need an electric type. That is very, very good. Psyshock, Hidden Power, Focus Blast. You have no priority? Zippy Zap? Guaranteed Oko before the crit. Guaranteed Oko before the crit. I trust. Why would I not trust? Pikachu's destroyed everything. I trust. Okay, alright. This is Pikachu's one-man show, is what's happening. We're seeing Pikachu solo this gym. Right? Is that what's happening? Is Pikachu just gonna solo this gym? Does Pikachu care? Is Pikachu aware that he's actually a god? That's not the right cry, but okay. Hello, Iron Hands. That was unnerving. You are Assault Vested, sure. You have a ton of HP. You have Static. You have Power Core. You have so much defense. You have Fake Out. I'm probably going to get hit by a Fake Out. Fake Out doesn't kill me, funnily enough. Zippy Zap also doesn't KO him, which is such a shame. So I would love to see Pikachu just tear through every single Pokemon by itself. We could Volt Switch, which would do a lot of damage. We would have to take the Fake Out for free then, though. Whereas I could just swap to something else to take the Fake Out, like Exeggutor, and really try and solidify my chances of actually winning. But now I have a side objective. I want Pikachu to kill every opposing Pokemon. I do. I really do. I'm Volt Switching. It didn't go for Fake Out. Why didn't it? Why didn't he? Why he no do smart move? Why he no do smart move? Why he no do smart move? Me brain confused. Why he no do smart move? I don't care what comes in. Empoleon come in and die. Maybe I should have. This has Freeze Dry. That would actually be kind of useful if the last one's a water type and a Santa hat. This is up the sun though to get rid of Drizzle for it. There we go. That's why I brought this in. We'll pretend I did that with a smart plan. Plasma Fist is going to hit hard because our physical defense isn't as good as our special defense with, you know, our doubling special defense move. Yep, that KOs us. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I bring in Pikachu. And Pikachu, kills. is what happens here. We Pikachu. You go ahead and get your speed increased. Don't care. We have priority. Zippy Zap. This is stupid, right? I'm not the only one that thinks this is really stupid. Like, what? What is happening? What is this? This is very strange. I'm almost, dare I say it, proud of a Pikachu. Ugh. Exploud. It was not a Santa hat. It's a Pokeball machine. I'm so confused at what I'm looking at. Are you like Ghost Electric or are you Water Electric? You are Ghost Electric. Okay. You're holding a tactical vest. You have Radio Jam. You have White Noise. What on earth is Rest in Peace? Hello? You have Galvanize. You have Amplify. You have Boom Burst, right? Very strong electric type Boom Burst that gets boosted like crazy. No priority. Zippy Zap's a free hit KO. Volt Switch has a chance to Oko. Do we outspeed? Probably, right? 125, 86. You have no priority. I Volt Switch. There's a chance this Volt Switch Okos. No Oko, but I mean, that's Zippy Zap range. And I'm going to finish this fight with Pikachu. Pikachu is killing everyone. I'm sorry, Espeon, you're dying. Come in here, get boom busted. Go on, get it out of the way. Pikachu deserves this. We're going to give Pikachu what he deserves, and that is a total clean sweep victory. Synchronized, super effective. Yep, that's cool. Yep, that's nice. Bye, Espeon. You weren't needed. Could I have finished this with my Choice Scarf Espeon? Yes. Yes, I could have. I could have just let Pikachu die. But will I do that? No. No, he deserves this. Pikachu beat every single Pokemon. Go ahead. Make the battle music more intense. I don't care. Zippy Zap. You're done. Wattson, you were a joke. You were a joke. I'm torn. I almost want to try that without Pikachu. I do. I think Pikachu made that way too easy. I'm in disbelief at how well that Pikachu did. I thought Pikachu was going to be there to, like, counter something, like maybe the Rapidash. I was thinking, oh, maybe it has Splishy Splash and Zippy Zap, and this, you know, to deal with a Pokemon. I didn't think it would beat the entire gym by itself, basically. I could have essentially had, you know, 5 level 1 Pyukumukus as the rest of my team, and the same result would have happened. It's actually completely true, because In Is Out was the only thing we used other than Pikachu's moves. Yeah, I could have had 5 level 1 Pyukumukus and this Pikachu, and we would have been completely fine. I learned nothing about Mega Rapidash, which is maybe the worst part of that, because I'm curious what Mega Rapidash can do. If anyone wants to leave that down in the comments below, I will be very curious to see what Mega Rapidash can actually do. I'm sure I'll see it later on in the playthrough as well, but I am curious, because obviously, you know, we didn't get a ton of it alive against Pikachu. With the Dynamo badge, Pokemon can use Rock Smash out of battle. And I'll register my Raichu in your Pokénav. It'll help by smashing any rocks in your way. That's a weird Pokemon to smash rocks, but okay. Take the special Pokemon as a gift from me. Oh? Ampharos? Ooh. I swell with optimism seeing a promising young trainer like you. Ooh. I like Ampharos. I'm curious. It's not, you know, Buzzy Bee Ampharos, right? No, it's normal Ampharos. Holding an Amphorosite. Electric Dragon by default. Okay, alright. Sure, cool. Electro Surge. Obviously very strong. We could add it to the team and boost Pikachu, because Pikachu can kill everything. We could do that. We could have our Electric Terrain setter. What else do you get? Ground Shock. Yeah. And Lightning Rod. Electro Surge is probably the best out of those. Unless we want to, you know, swap it into an electric type attack if we're, like, really planning a battle ahead. Overwhelm, Dazzling, Short Circuit. Short Circuit is nice. Overwhelm can be nice. Quiet Nature, Max HP, Max Special Attack. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. With Rising Voltage, which is very strong because of the electric terrain immediately being set up. Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast. 75% accuracy. We couldn't let Focus Miss change its name, could we? It's still gonna miss every hit. I don't trust 75%. If they'd boosted it to 90, I would have been like, Yeah, I'll use it. The 75, you gave it 5 extra accuracy. I'm missing every hit. Listen, it got its name for a reason. It's the most inaccurate move. I don't care. It's less accurate than Sheckle. 65% chance to lower special defense is nice, though, and Slack Off is, you know, just HP recovery, which is kind of cool. Interesting about the Megastone, though. Mega Ampharos also might have some interesting stuff for us. But for right now, I do want to battle these trainers, actually. I do. Galvantula Silk makes some traps, and they're leaving their sticky webs everywhere. Stop. Also, was there sticky web in that battle? I don't remember sticky web in that battle at all. Did we get hit with sticky web? I feel like we didn't. But I mean, I can still battle you. I didn't, you know, do the fight. I don't remember a sticky web. Oh, he's just talking about his Galvantula, I think. Is it sashed? No, it's Life Orb. Okay, well, you're just gonna die to Zippy Zap. Bye. Also, if it was sashed, we had Fake Out, so we were fine. Which means that Pikachu realistically could have, you know, dealt with Clodophycer when it came back in, because it would have just... Or was it Clodophycer that I used that had a sash? Yeah. Pikachu could have dealt with that, because it could have just clicked Fake Out first, when I brought it back in. I could have literally had no... I just needed, like, one swap out, basically. Is all I really needed. That's crazy. I Zippy Zap. This is so silly. This is the almighty power of Zippy Zap. The move is so stupid, yet I have to say it with so much seriousness because it keeps winning. Do you know how stupid I feel saying this? Do you have a sash? No? You're normal electric? Guess what? You're getting Zippy Zapped. What is this? What is this? 444 damage. That's a nice number. I like that. That was a pretty number. Thanks, Pikachu, for showing me the pretty large numbers. Luxxra, I hate doing this. I hate what's about to happen. Go ahead, intimidate me. It's not saving you. The lowered attack doesn't matter when we get a crit, now that I think about it. Yeah, our stats can get lowered, and it doesn't matter. Obviously, burn, you know, that matters. But, like, if our speed gets lowered, who cares, right? If our attack gets lowered, who cares? We're critting every time. If our defenses get lowered, who cares? We're a Pikachu. We die to a pebble, okay? Our stats can be lowered and it doesn't matter. What stops this thing? What stops him? Guitarist Kirk doesn't. He got Zippy Zapped. Hey, guess who's next? This kid. I'm already amped up to the max. I hope you're able to keep. Because I'm pumped up and ready to have this tempo going super speed. Keep what? Keep destroying you with Pikachu's Zippy Zap? Yeah, okay. Can do. Alright, don't need to tell me twice. Yeah, alright. Killer Watchful, do you have a sash? Airblower, Tailwind. Do you have a sash? I don't care about your Tailwind. You have a sash, okay, I do care about that. I care about that a little bit. We will fake out that. I do. Listen, that matters a little bit, yeah. Does Extreme Speed kill? Do you have any, like, Motor Drive or anything? Wind Power, Thermal Velocity, Volt Absorb. Okay, I did see that. Good thing I finally checked something. But do I care? Extreme Speed guaranteed Oko. This gym can't deal with Pikachu in the slightest. Not a single one of these Pokemon can stop him. Oh, our Pikachu's female. Can stop her. Zebstrike, can you stop me? Voice my hand. 268 base speed? What in the unholy hell is that base speed? Oh my god. Momentum. Use a speed stat for damage calculation to triple its damage. Speed Force. Contact moves you to 20% of a speed stat. Okay. Alright, let's relax. What is your base speed? Jesus Christ. It's Tailwind boosted. I figured it out. That's Volt Tackle. But no priority. And nothing to stop me from just clicking... Wait. It does have something to stop me Zippy Zapping, doesn't it? Yes, it has Motor Drive. Ooh, okay. And Extreme Speed doesn't KO you. Yeah, 2-hit KO. But a Fake Out into an Extreme Speed will kill it. I'm gonna assume that this is just going to destroy me, and I'm gonna go to Executor, and we'll let someone else do something today. How about that? Let's see if we can get Executor to get an Earthquake off, and by reversing the speeds. Blaze Kick. Okay, neutral. Pretty good damage for neutral. Pretty damn good damage. I guess that was crazily boosted. We Earthquake. This will hit multiple times. It might be enough alone. It is enough alone. We don't need the multiple hits. Okay. Thank you, Executor, for proving that something else is, you know, still holding any value compared to the almighty Pikachu. Thank you for doing that. Vikavolt might, honest to God, be slower than me. I can see speed. No. 117 speed? Oh my god, they made Vikavolt fast. What the? Speed boost. They made Vikavolt fast. I'm kind of glad, honestly. I feel like it needs that. I feel like it doesn't really make sense that it's so slow in the base game. It doesn't really fit its design, in my opinion. Like, it fits the pre-evolutions, sure, but the Vikavolt's a weird one. I don't know. It's not my favorite Pokemon. What are we doing to you? I guess we're just gonna go for a good old Breaking Swipe. We'll get a little bit of damage off. Maybe it'll be enough damage to KO. Probably not, but that's fine. We're bringing Pikachu back out. That's what's happening in a moment. We're bringing Pikachu back out. Pikachu's going to destroy the rest of the gym unless that very top trainer was a double battle, in which case something alongside Pikachu is also going to have to do something, but we just bring Pikachu back in, and we click Fake Out, Emolga goes away, we Zippy Zap whatever's next, hoping that it doesn't have Volt Absorb, and we relax. Enjoying our nice casual time through this gym, not feeling any fear at all that any of these Pokemon are going to do any real threatening things. You just get bopped. Yep, guaranteed OHKO on Zippy Zap. Just needed to quickly check if it had anything. Anything. That sums it up really, really well, actually. If it had anything. Aftermath, you've damaged the Pikachu. Congrats. Not many can say that. Bye, youngster Ben. I hope you keep... Watson says he likes setting up little traps with switches. Okay. Watch your step. Those high voltage wires can leave you with a nasty burn. Oh, that's why I got burn. Okay, that makes sense, actually. I was confused why it was burn and not paralysis. That makes sense. It's weird, because, like, paralysis happened in Brawly, which was just before the electric gym, and burn is now happening in Wattson before Flannery's gym, which feels a little bit out of place. This Jolteon is sashed, it has lightning rod, however, we fake out into extreme speed and it goes away. So, nice try, Jolteon, but you're not a Pikachu. That's... Feels bad saying it. It feels bad. Goodbye, Jolteon. What? Who? Whomstuff? Whomstuff the Frickuff? Hell, Heliomodo? Hello, evolved Heliolisk? This early? At level 36? Electric Fire. 202 special attack. That is respectable. Oh, because of solar power. Okay. Shiny Lightning. Thunder never misses. Okay, alright, sure. Fire and Sun hurt. Interesting. You don't have any priority, though, so... I'm sorry? Zippy Zap. It was cool seeing it, though. It was cool seeing it, but it's not Pikachu, I'm afraid. It's 673 damage. Holy. As my voice goes up an octave in awe. What the? Plottificer, do you have a sash? Do you have a sash? You don't have a sash. No sash. Sorry, bud. Zippy Zap. I'm not burnt this time. Yeah. Dear gods, it's just... It's too strong. This will probably be the battle where I put Pikachu away, I think. After today, anyway. Are you immune to Zippy Zap at all? Do I care? I see guaranteed Oko. That's all I need to read. It just doesn't matter. Nothing can do anything other than Stunfisk. Stunfisk can do something, because that was in the last episode, I believe. Or the episode before. One of them. Stunfisk, stop Pikachu. Oricorio. But do I care? Yes. I care. You have Volt Absorb or something, huh? Okay. You have Lightning Rod. Yeah, okay. Alright, I kinda care. I'm gonna Extreme Speed! And we're gonna see if we crit, so we can see if Pikachu continues his shining victory. They didn't crit. Okay. Oh. Which triggers Revelation Dance, right? Yeah, it's cool. It is cool. I do like that. I think that's pretty cool. A way to attack while using Quiver Dance is strong. It is. Not strong enough to KO a Pikachu, but strong enough to, you know, break a Sash, I guess. Or if you have enough Quiver Dances up, I guess it does become very powerful, but not destroying the Pikachu when you had one turn to do it is a mistake. So I'm so sorry, Oricorio, but yeah, that wasn't it. In a double battle, though, with Dancer, where you have like 2 Oricorios, both Quiver Dancing, that could be very strong. Isn't technology amazing? With the power of magnets, we can travel without even touching the ground. Music is my way of letting all my stress out, keeps me calm, it's really a great way to strengthen my mind. Okay, sure, whatever that was. I don't remember what Wattson did anymore. I actually don't remember any of his, like, special things that happened. Did he even have special things that happened? Cling Clang and Iron Thorns. Okay. Alright. Iron Thorns attack boosted. Fearmonger, which drops my attack. That sucks, actually. That happened to both? Oh, it does. Ooh. Zippy Zap will go through that. So there's that. The Popcorn will struggle a little bit. Cling Clang is sashed. Iron Thorns is Assault Vested. Iron Thorns probably just dies to Zippy Zap. And Cling Clang, I suppose we may as well Popping Kernel. We could also Fake Out if we wanted to, but I'd rather just take a guaranteed KO and go for a Popping Mayhem on Cling Clang, I think. I think that's fine. Maybe I should have Volt Switched with Pikachu rather than Zippy Zap, and then I could have KO'd something and kept it around more consistently. That might have been a good idea, but I mean, it's fine. Cling Clang Shift Gears. Okay, that's scary, but I mean, also fine because it doesn't KO the Pikachu, which is the real threat here. Because this breaks the Sash, and probably kills with that damage, actually. That's looking like it's just enough. That's enough. We also have the burn chance or a crit chance, you know, 5 times the crit chance because it hits 5 times, but there we go. Case in point, just gonna throw it out there and watch it happen. That's fine. 6 Pokemon total. So far, so good. Magnezone probably has Sturdy, so we're just gonna Popping Kernel that again, I guess, because that's a Steel type on the side. And what does Pikachu deal with? Ampharos. That sounds like something Pikachu can deal with, honestly. I will do a very quick check just to make sure that this doesn't have, you know, like Lightning Rod. It does not. Has multi-headed, which is accurate, but weird on that Pokemon. It's weird to see that on a Magnezone. And you don't live. I mean, yeah, same moves, same places. Left slot, Zippy Zap, Popping Mayhem, right slot. Oh, it's those priority moves. That's a mistake that I have made. I was so focused on looking to see if it had Lightning Rod or anything to absorb the electric move. I have an Ampharos. I was just given this by Wattson. I knew it had that. I looked at it having that, and I ignored it, thinking, that's not relevant. And it was relevant a few battles later. Steel Beam onto Popcorn. Popcorn should live that. Yeah, that was fine. Magnezone takes itself down to 1 HP. Oh. A little bit funny. That's a little bit funny. That worked out so incredibly badly for it. Okay, Pikachu goes down. That's fine. That's deserved. That's deserved. I would say that's deserved. I'm going to bring in Empoleon to hit that with an Ice-type move, because it is part Dragon already, I guess. Also, the Sun boosts Popcorn, who is now Unburden boosted. Still -1 attack, but still. Lantern, that's Bullet Seedable. That's fine. Because, oh. My Sun! Not that I was going to go for a Fire-type move anyway, I guess, but my Sun! We Freeze Dry into Ampharos, and we Bullet Seed into Lantern, and I'm not going to think too much about it. Lantern going first is strange, but I like it. Why is Lantern going first? I love the little guy. Why is he good? Should have looked at this stuff. If I like the Pokemon, I should really look. But when I see one, I'm going to catch it, right? I mean, I might even have one in the box right now, and I've just been ignoring it because there's so many options. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, Lantern goes down to Bullet Seed. At -1 attack as well, so that's rough. Freeze Dry lands on Ampharos. Gonna do a lot of damage. It might KO. Ampharos is fairly bulky, though. Does live. Okay. Alright. Tail Glow. That is bold. Oh, tail. Oh. Tail Glow, you say? It doesn't necessarily help. And what I mean by that is Ampharos's issue is never really its attack power. Also, it still didn't KO just then, which is really unfortunate, and it makes me a little bit sad. Yeah, its attack power isn't normally the issue. Normally the issue is just the fact that it doesn't really move first. Like, I guess in a Trick Room team, that could be worth it, or if there's a Tailwind setup or anything like that. But I don't know. Is there one more Pokemon? There is one more Pokemon, because I think the battle would have ended. What is the last Pokemon of this gym? Who? Hello? Mega Dedenne? Big Dedenne? Big Dedenne lad? Lantern went first because my Pokemon are slow? Because of something that Ampharos was doing, maybe. I don't remember. Either way. Electric Fairy, Citrus Fairy. Power Swap boosts allies' attacks. I'm so sorry, you have no ally. That's such an unfortunate and sad ability for you to have right now. Moonblast, Fake Out, Protect, Power Block, Charge. Okay, well, you might Fake Out something. That's fine. Just gonna Freeze Dry and Popping Mayhem and see what happens. Fake Out into Empoleon, not finishing the Popcorn. Okay, interesting. This gives us a burn chance and, you know, a little bit of damage. That's okay. If one of these crits, it will actually do a significant amount of damage. There's a burn. Nice. Okay. Our team feels really good. I really like the Pokemon that we have. Well, this gym, I guess I'm saying that after I use Pikachu for the entire day, so I mean, saying my team is good is a little bit silly. Because my team didn't really do much of anything. It was just Pikachu. Pikachu did good. Pikachu did very good. Don't get me wrong. I want to use a Luxray. I do. I like Luxray. I want to use a Luxray on my team. That's like the ideal Pokemon that I would want as my electric type if I need to use one. However, Pikachu was absurd. Pikachu did so well that I'm considering using Pikachu over Luxray for the foreseeable future. Genuinely. That'll probably KO Popcorn. That's fine. We can bring in Espeon Revenge Kill with anything. I mean, anything should KO it at this point, right? Freeze Dries can do some damage. Debopped. To the burn. By Arashine? Is that how I should say that? I assume the end is nay because it's Dedenne. So Arashine? Arashine? Ah, a shiny. And with that, I believe we have completed the gym in one episode. This... Oh, you can reset the trainers? Oh. Select trainers. Can I... How do I... Next. Then. Next. Can I reset Wattson? I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm interested. Because that was with Pikachu. I am a little bit curious about how my team would do with a different Pokemon other than Pikachu. But for right now, I'm going to wrap up the episode here because it's been a while and I'm rambling. So if you guys have enjoyed Pikachu annihilating Wattson's gym, making it the most trivial thing I've ever experienced, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.